You hear the ovation for Vinny Famolari. He enters 1-0 in BKFC. Vinny Famolari is dedicating this fight to the memory of his late father, Tony. Famolari's BKFC debut came this past April when he defeated the very talented Fernando Gonzalez by unanimous decision. Famolari 3-0 in professional Muay Thai. Vinny Famolari told us at our fighter meeting, "I'm extremely focused on being strategic and accurate with my punches. I want to smartly walk down my opponent, Michael Mano. I have to be patient throughout."
Straight punches, uppercuts, wants to be hard and precise, but not reckless. He understands you can't throw with hard power the entire time. Wants to switch a lot of stances to throw his opponent off.
Famolari, who is naturally right-handed, said, "I believe continually switching stances will disrupt the rhythm of Michael Mano. I feel that my excellent defense will lead to outstanding offense, and that will really open up this fight for me."
Well, he feels like his opponent doesn't do well backing up. Push him against the ropes, make him fight off his back foot. If he can do that, he's not going to have his best outing, so he wants to push the opponent back. That's where he has the best chance of winning.
Famolari said, "Lead and rear uppercuts, constant feints, no rush, just smart, consistent pressure and pace."
Ring control is going to be important for him. He loves to dictate the pace, the tempo, the distance. If he does that, he wins the fight every time.
Back to the ring, and Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night, scheduled for 5 two-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Presented to you by Russia, the official recovery and performance partner of BKFC. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner. Tonight he wears black and silver. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, 174 1/2 pounds. Tonight he steps into the squared circle ready for bare knuckle fight number 4. Fighting out of Shreveport, Louisiana, here is Michael, the Port City Soldier, Mano. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight he wears black. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 174.8 pounds. He holds an undefeated BKFC record at 1-0. Fighting out of San Gabriel Valley, California, here is the Mex-Italian Stallion, Vinny Famolari. And our referee in charge of the action, Jonathan Romero.
Michael Mano said, "When Vinny Famolari explodes in, I have to land straight punches. I believe that will slow down Famolari's forward explosions." Call of knuckle up from referee Jonathan Romero. Round number 1, black trunks from Vinny Famolari. Big overhand rights from Famolari, black and silver trunk.
Famolari coming to do some damage tonight. He didn't come like this in first.
Vinny Famolari, early stages, round 1, and opening up now in reply, Michael Mano. Right hand and the left hand.
Aggressive style, get back to where he's good at controlling the pace.
On the left hand entry, counter right hand from Famolari. Big right hand, another big right hand from Mano. Naked right hand on the entry from Mano. Mano opening up Chris with that. It's a smart defensive clinch, but it's defensive, Chris, because the offense right now, Michael Mano, after a rapid-fire start to this fight off from scratch from Vinny Famolari. 10-second clack late here in round number 1. Left hand, there's the duck under on the turn. Nearly guillotine position for Famolari. The bell, that ends the opening round.
Very tough round for Famolari. Good job by Mano, landing some hard shots. And I didn't know.
Just round number 1, Mano recording the knockdown of Famolari. To round number 2 we go. Right hand just off the mark from Famolari. He has been sitting on that right hand. Double jab entry for Michael Mano into the clinch. On the left hand, the turn. On the underhook turn. Good catch of that jab by Mano. Mano to the body, rear right uppercut from Famolari. That was creative left hook. Good defense from Mano. Mano on the right hand, hard left to the body from Michael Mano. Now 50 seconds remaining, round 2. There's that naked right hand entry again, the two before the jab, before the one of Michael Mano. It's been very effective to this point.
This is an exhausting style of fight for both of these guys. Mano was really adamant about his cardio, how good it was. He's going to need it this fight.
The right hand, swing and a miss from Familari. Left hand, knockdown number 2. Off the straight left hand of Michael Mano.
Just that power difference. Both guys landed, one guy goes down.
Back to it. Jab to the body from Michael Mano. Mano has dropped Familari in round 1 and here in round number 2. Right to the body, the duck under off of the left hook. The overhook. Jonathan Romero on the separation just before the bell.
I mean, from a scorecard now, Familari has got to get a knockdown if he wants to compete in this fight.
One would. No histrionics from Michael Mano. Right back to it. The overhand right, left hand. Mano could have taken 5 minutes, Chris. He took about 20 seconds. He wanted clearly to get right back to this.
He felt like his cardio was better. It only works if you're able to wear your 2-minute break.
The right hand, left hand again. Hard overhook from Mano, who's being very physical in these clinches. Feint from Michael Mano. On the level change jab. With 15 remaining round 3 of this middleweight fight. There's the right hand from Familari off the mark. Michael Mano told us it was imperative to control the pace. Right now, Chris, he is clearly controlling the pace. Another explosive entry. There's the hard clean left hand from Familari. Now on the feint. 30 seconds remaining round 3. Familari can't get the right hand through on that attempt. Left hand entry. And the underhook. Very physical once more in the clinches, Michael Mano. Big left hand, swing and a miss. Double right hand from Familari. Better from Familari to the body. Job right back from Mano. On the right hand, that is the 3rd knockdown of Familari in this fight. The second here in first in round 3.
Whenever Mano lands a clean shot, that does damage. Familari is throwing a lot of touches by continuing to get up, but man, just a difference in...
The ringside physician from the California State Athletic Commission in conversation. Michael Mano has knocked down Vinny Familari 3 times in this fight. Once in round 1, once in round 2, and as you just saw, in round number 3.
Yep.
Seconds out whistle has been blown. We are going to have a medical timeout.
And Familari, if they let this go on, they have to know that he's got to do something quickly. He can't keep taking this damage.
Excellent procedure by Jonathan Romero, calling both fighters up to scratch. Now he's going to call the medical timeout. Mano to the neutral part of the ring. Familari to the physician. We will continue.
Familari knows this is his last chance. He's got to do something immediately.
Round number 3, fast off of scratch to start the 3rd round. Michael Mano. Mano hard off the jab. Familari chap to the body.
Familari's got to work to set up a hard punch. Got a double jab, get into the right hand, throw a left hook. It's got to be something meaningful. Oh,
big overhand right. Mano has been sitting on that punch, that rear right hand entry throughout this fight. He's been landing it very effectively. There's the effective hook jab from Michael Mano. Mano working under the arm, very clever punches. Hard jab again from Mano.
And when Mano throws a jab, it isn't to get a feeler range, it's to do damage.
And into the clinch, you see the baseball back grip, the defensive clinch from Vinny Familari.
People talk about range fighters controlling the distance with that jab, knowing where the opponent is. Not Mano, he's doing damage every time he throws a punch.
Mano right hand, now to the body goes Michael Mano. Chris, we're seeing the pattern. Mano exploding in, landing Familari, then the defensive clinch and the reset.
Well, and you have to wonder, even if there's any chance right now, Familari is going to have the ability to get the knockout. He's getting so worn out.
Vinny Familari is a very talented fighter again. Unanimous decision win over Fernando Gonzalez and Familari's BKFC debut this past April. Familari, after a fast start in round number one, has really struggled to find his offense as Mano is taking control, knocking down Familari 3 times to this point in the fight. Now 15 seconds remaining round 4.
Mano continue to talk about his cardio, he's pushing the pace the entire time. He's done exactly that.
On the feint with the rear right hand from Mano. There's the jab not through from Vinny Familari. We move to the 5th and final round.
This fight's being called off, Sean.
This fight is over. And win number 2 in BKFC for Michael Mano with emphasis.
That was by far the best we've seen Mano. He's putting everything together. This was his 4th fight, and Sean, we talk about it. Sometimes it takes a few fights for people to really get this style of fighting. He definitely has figured it out.
High quality thrust from Michael Mano. 5. This officially will go down as a TKO victory for Michael Mano. 2 minutes of round number 4. Vinny Familari, Chris, we know he's talented, we know he's tough.
The entire time stepping on the gas, pushing the pace. Man, I don't know many people in that weight class who continue to come at that the entire time. You got to mix in some easy shots with some hard shots. Not Mano, he came forward the entire time with power.
Bucked Up Energy presents our strike stats.
And a little surprising, Familari landed and threw more punches, but I mean, it was just a difference in power. Every time Mano threw a punch, they were powerful and they hurt. Look at the head strikes there. Still a few more thrown for Familari, but more landed for Mano. I mean, very high percentage for Familari, but man, it was just devastating power from Mano the entire fight.
Chris, go back to our fighter meeting with Michael Mano. He said, I feel I have the cardio to push the pace, absolutely. And he said, I cannot let Vinny Familari control the time. Here's Jeff Houston.
Ladies and gentlemen, the red corner steps in, calling a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 4. For your winner by TKO, Michael, the Port City Soldier, Mano.
And Mano looking phenomenal in his 4th fight, really figuring this sport out. He's going to be tough to deal with if he can continue to push that pace.
Class in defeat for Vinny Familari. He definitely showed his character 3 times off the canvas. An absolute class in victory for Michael Mano, taking control of this fight in round number 1, recording 3 knockdowns of Familari and continuing to go forward all the way through to the victory. The winner, by way of 4th round TKO due to physician stoppage, Michael Mano defeats Vinny Familari.